Friends, all the business leaders and the business owners want to grow, but majority of them have to remain contented and satisfied with the mediocre growth. Only few of them actually become successful. It is not that they are not putting their best efforts or they are not wanting to grow, but the reality is that in the operations they are actually making certain fundamental mistakes, and these mistakes are holding them back from the desired level of growth. And the irony is that majority of the business owners don't even know what these mistakes are. Today in this video I am going to share with you what are these 5 fundamental mistakes most of the business owners are making in their business. These mistakes are actually holding them back from the desired level of growth. Because of these mistakes, they don't actually get the potential of their growth. So watch this video till end. The first mistake is that most of the business leaders are not able to provide the great leadership and the growth leadership to their business. And the irony is that most of them don't even know about it. They don't even have the clarity on the vision and the mission of their business. They don't even have the long-term goals and the strategy for their business. Most of them don't even have the yearly goals. Forget about the 5-year or the 10-year goals. Most of the business owners lack the strategic planning. Most of them have very poor planning skills, and because of that they are not able to take proper actions. Therefore they don't get the desired results in their business. They fail to fix up the responsibility and accountability on people. They themselves avoid taking accountability in certain cases. As a result, the employees across the organization keep on blaming each other, and the growth of the business suffers badly. Most of the SME business owners don't have confidence on their employees, because of which they don't like to delegate. As a result, the employees down the line don't get developed, and the business owners fail to create the leadership pipeline. As leaders, they don't actually follow the principle of management by facts. They don't have the data. They don't have the data in the desired and the important areas of their business. And as a result, most of the decisions they make are based on the gut feel and the perception. The number 2 mistakes the business owners make is that most of the time they are product focused. They are too busy in day-to-day operations. Whatever orders they have in hand, they are always busy in delivering those orders. In the process, they forget about the prospecting. They forget about finding the new leads and the new customers. And after some time, they find that the business is going down because they don't have the new customers who they might provide their business and their services. Such business owners ignore time and resources on marketing, and as a result they are actually not very sure that what is the kind of visibility they have at the marketplace. They are not able to create a differentiator for their product. They are not sure about the USP of the product and the business. Therefore they find it very difficult to position their product and services properly because they are not very clear about the USP. They are not in a position to market their USP at the marketplace. They are not able to define who is the ideal customer for their business. They will go and chase all and sundry, all type of customers, and in the process they will actually waste lots of their valuable time. Most of them misinterpret the competition. Generally, they take the competition as a challenge, but on contrary, the reality may be that they can learn a lots of things from the competition and they can imbibe lots of good practices from the competition and also grow their business. The number 3 mistake which they make is the team building. The SME business owners don't find time and the importance for creating and building the performing team. Most of the time they are busy with the operations and most of the time they are doing lots of things themselves. They don't expand their team, they don't create the talent, they don't attract the talent, and as a result most of the time they are actually working with the mediocre people. They generally have very weak hiring practices. They generally depend on recruiting the relatives and friends. They don't bother about the skills of these people. They think that relatives and the friends are loyal, so that is sufficient. Because they don't create enough branding about their business, they are not able to attract and retain the talent, and as a result they are actually not able to build a strong team. They always have the lack of performance measurement. Generally, they measure the performance basis their gut feel and the perception. In case some of the employees are performing poorly, they don't have any measures and any ways to identify this, and most of the time they keep on going on with the poor performance and the poor performance in the team. This actually creates a very bad environment and demotivating environment within the team. As a result, the overall morale of the team goes down. They don't spend enough time and money on the employees' development. Most of them say that they are not the schools and the colleges and the universities. They would like to get the employees who are already trained, but the reality is that any employees who is coming from outside will definitely need some training for your business. Only then you can expect a proper and good performance from him. The 4th mistake the SME business owners make is that they don't create the robust systems and processes in their business. As a result, the business completely depends upon themselves only. They don't create the process-driven business. Rather, their business is always people-dependent. If you have a team and you don't have the proper systems and processes, this team will not be able to produce the desired results. Every employee will perform by their own experience and the skills, and as a result, the business results and the outcome will vary time to time. They will vary in the quality and the quantity. Business owners don't have sufficient time to document the SOPs and the processes. They don't deploy appropriate technology and the data collection methodologies. They don't have a proper system to analyze the data. They also don't have any system to measure the output of their processes, and they don't even audit how well their processes are actually getting implemented on ground. And as a result of all this, the business outcome suffers very, very badly. The 5th mistake which they make is the weak finance management. Yes friends, most of the SMEs are actually starting the business to earn money, but they get engrossed into day-to-day operations so much and they leave the complete finance and the money management to the accountant. But the reality is that finance management is much more than accounting. It requires a due focus from the business owner himself. He needs to have a proper understanding of the finance and the finance management. I have personally seen that most of the SME business owners don't do any budgeting. They don't do any planning. They don't create the annual operating plan. They have a very weak cash flow management. They are not very sure how much money is going to come in the couple of weeks down the line, or how much outflow is going to happen, and at times they find themselves in major cash crunch. They have generally a very poor follow-up system for their debtors, and as a result there is a huge amount of money is always lying at the marketplace. As a result of poor finance management, they suffer because of the leakages, the business risks, the debtors, and so many such things related to the proper finance management. So friends, you need to analyze that which one of these mistakes your business may be suffering with. It is my recommendation that you watch this video multiple times and listen it very carefully and analyze what mistakes you may be making in your business, and then try and find out what best possible methodology you can deploy to overcome these mistakes. I request you to write down your learnings from this video in the comment section. Also, if you like the content of this video, do not forget to share in your network, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can email your questions to us and we'll be very happy to respond them in our next video. Thank you very much.